Ooh, I can't get comfortable on this sofa tonight. I keep moving around, but every position feels a bit lumpy.
I know exactly what you mean. This sofa has served us well for many years, but I think its best days are over. It's definitely starting to feel old and worn out.
And it's also a little too small for us, isn't it? When we both want to lie down and watch a movie, there is never enough space. One of us always has their feet hanging off the end.
That is so true. We always have a little fight about who gets the comfortable side. You know, we have been talking about buying a new sofa for months. Maybe tonight is the night we finally do something about it.
What, right now? It's almost 10 o'clock on a Friday night. All the furniture stores are closed.
We don't need a physical store. We can do all of our shopping online. We can sit right here on our uncomfortable old sofa and browse for a comfortable new one on my laptop.
That is a brilliant idea. It's the perfect lazy Friday night activity. Let's do it! I am tired of this lumpy sofa. It's time for an upgrade.
Okay, I have my laptop. Before we dive into the wonderful world of online furniture shopping, we should probably set some rules for ourselves.
That's a very sensible idea. It's easy to get carried away when there are so many options. What is the first rule?
The first and most important rule is setting a budget. We need to decide how much we are willing to spend. A new sofa is a big purchase, so we need to be realistic about the cost.
You are right. I have been saving a little bit of money for this. I think we could comfortably spend up to 1,000 euros. Is that a reasonable budget?
I think that's a very good budget. We should be able to find a very nice, good quality sofa for that price. We don't need a super expensive designer sofa, just something that is well made and affordable.
Okay. So our budget is 1,000 euros. What is the next rule?
The next rule is style. What kind of style are we looking for? Our apartment is quite modern and minimalist. I think we should look for a sofa that matches that aesthetic.
I agree. Something simple with clean lines and a neutral color would be perfect. Nothing too traditional or old-fashioned. Comfort is also a very important part of the style for me. It has to be a sofa you can really relax on.
So, our mission is to find a modern, comfortable sofa for under 1,000 euros. That sounds like a good plan. Are we ready to start browsing now?
Almost. There is one more very important practical step we need to take before we even look at a single sofa.
Oh, what is that?
We need to measure the space. We have to know the exact dimensions of the area in the living room where the new sofa will go. Imagine if we ordered a beautiful sofa and it didn't fit through the door, or it was too big for the wall.
That would be a complete disaster. You are so right. We absolutely must measure first. I think I have a tape measure in the drawer in the hallway. I'll go and get it.
Great. We need to measure the maximum length of the sofa, which is the space along the main wall. And we should also measure the depth to make sure it doesn't stick out too far into the room.
Okay, I have the tape measure. Let's measure this wall here. It looks like we have a maximum length of 250 centimeters, and the depth should be no more than 100 centimeters.
Perfect. I am writing down the dimensions. Max length, 250 centimeters. Max depth, 100 centimeters. Now we have all the information we need. Let the online shopping begin. Okay, I am on the website of a popular furniture store here in Austria. I'm going to navigate to the living room section and then click on sofas.
Wow, look at all of them. There are hundreds of different sofas. There are two-seaters, three-seaters, corner sofas, sofa beds. This is a bit overwhelming.
Don't worry. This is why online shopping is great. We can use the filters to narrow down the search results. It will make it much easier to find what we are looking for.
Ah, I see the filters on the side of the page. So, what should we filter by first?
Let's start with the price. We can set a price range. So the minimum price can be 0, and the maximum price will be our budget of 1,000 euros.
Okay, I've set the price filter. That has already removed a lot of the very expensive options. What's next?
Now let's filter by style. I see a style category. I will select modern and Scandinavian as those are the styles we like.
This is great. Our selection is getting smaller and more focused. We can also filter by color. Let's choose neutral colors like gray, beige, and blue. Now we have a much more manageable selection to look through. Okay, I am scrolling through our filtered results now. There are some really nice options here. Oh, wait, stop. Can you scroll back up a little bit? That one looks very interesting.
This one, the gray L-shaped sofa?
Yes, that one. I really like the shape of it. An L-shaped sofa or a corner sofa would be perfect for our living room. It would give us both plenty of space to stretch out.
I agree. I love corner sofas. They're so comfortable and sociable. Let's click on it to see more details and pictures.
The pictures look great. The color's a nice, neutral, dark gray. It would match our walls and our rug perfectly. And I like the fabric. It looks like a soft but durable material.
Yes, the upholstery looks very nice. It says it's a woven fabric. It also has simple, light-colored wooden legs, which gives it that modern Scandinavian feel that we like.
I think it looks fantastic. Aesthetically, it is exactly what I was looking for. It looks both stylish and incredibly comfortable.
I agree. From the pictures, it looks very promising, but we need to investigate further. We need to check all the details. So, we both like the look of this gray corner sofa. Now, let's be practical and check the product description and the specifications.
Good idea. The most important thing is the dimensions. We need to make sure it will fit in the space we measured. Can you see the length and the depth?
Yes, I am scrolling down to the product details section. Here we are. The dimensions are length 240 centimeters and depth 95 centimeters.
Let me check our notes. Our maximum length was 250 centimeters, and our maximum depth was 100 centimeters. So, it fits. It will be a perfect fit with a little bit of space on either side.
That is fantastic news. That was the biggest hurdle. Now, what about the material? It says the fabric is a polyester blend, and it says the covers on the cushions are removable and machine washable.
That is a huge advantage. Being able to wash the covers is so important. It makes the sofa much easier to clean and maintain, especially if we ever spill something on it.
It certainly does. It also gives information about the filling. The seat cushions are made of high resilience foam, which should be comfortable and durable. It says it provides good support.
Okay, this sofa is ticking all the boxes. The style is right, the size is right, and the materials sound good. What's the next step in our online investigation? The next step is one of the most important parts of online shopping. We need to read the customer reviews. We need to see what other people who have bought this sofa think about it. Ah, yes, the reviews and the star rating. Real feedback from real people. I see it has a rating of 4.5 stars out of 5 from over 200 reviews. That is a very good sign. It is. Let's read some of the actual comments. Here's one from a customer named Marcus. He says, "I am very happy with the sofa. It is even more comfortable than I expected. The assembly was also very easy." That's great to hear. Easy assembly is a big plus. What do the other reviews say? Are there any negative comments? It's always good to read the bad reviews, too. Let me find one. Here is a 3-star review. This person says, "The sofa is beautiful and comfortable, but the delivery took 2 weeks longer than promised." Okay, so a potential issue with delivery time, but not with the quality of the sofa itself. That is something we can consider. Most of the other reviews seem to be very positive about the comfort and the look of it. I am feeling very confident about this sofa. The reviews are mostly excellent, and it seems to be exactly what we are looking for. Me too. There is just one thing I am a little bit worried about, and that is the color. What do you mean? You said you liked the dark gray color. I do like it on the screen, but you never know what a color will look like in real life, in our own living room, with our own lighting. Sometimes the colors on a computer screen can be very misleading. That is a very valid point. It might look different in person. What if the gray has a blue or a green tint that we can't see on the screen? Exactly. It would be terrible to get the whole sofa delivered and then realize we don't like the color. I have a solution for that. Look here on the product page. It says, "Not sure about the color? Order free fabric swatches." Fabric swatches? You mean they will send us small samples of the fabric in the post? Yes! We can order a small piece of this dark gray fabric and also of the other colors it comes in, like the light beige and the dark blue. Then we can see the colors and feel the texture in our own home before we make the final purchase. Ordering fabric swatches is a brilliant idea. It takes all the risk out of choosing the color online. Let's definitely do that. Okay, I will add the swatches for all 3 colors to our shopping cart. They're free, so that's great. Now, there are just a few more practical things to check before we get too excited. You are so thorough. What's next on your checklist? We need to check the delivery and assembly options. This is a very large item, so the delivery is important. Let's click on the Delivery Information tab. Okay,
It says that for large items like sofas, the standard delivery cost is 50 euros. They will deliver it to the room of our choice.
That is very helpful. It means we don't have to carry a giant, heavy box up 3 flights of stairs ourselves. 50 euros for that service seems very reasonable to me.
I agree completely. And what is the estimated delivery time?
It says the sofa is in stock, and the delivery time is usually between 2 and 3 weeks. That's not too bad. We can survive on our old sofa for a few more weeks. And finally, assembly. The reviews said it was easy. It says here that the sofa comes in 2 large pieces that just need to be connected, and then we have to screw on the legs. It says no special tools are needed. That sounds very manageable.
Okay, let's do a final review of our chosen sofa. The style is modern, the color is a nice gray, and the L shape is perfect for our space.
The dimensions fit our living room perfectly. The material is durable and has washable covers. The foam cushions should be comfortable and supportive.
The customer reviews are overwhelmingly positive. The only small negative was a potential delivery delay, but the quality seems to be excellent.
And we have a solution for our only worry, which was the color. We are going to order the free fabric swatches to check the colors in our own home.
The delivery cost is reasonable, and the assembly seems very simple. And most importantly, the price is within our budget.
It really seems like the perfect sofa for us. I think we have found a winner. I don't think we need to look at any other options.
I agree. I am completely convinced. So, what's the next step? Do we add the sofa to the cart now, or do we wait for the swatches to arrive first?
Let's wait for the swatches. Once they arrive and we have chosen the perfect color, then we can place the final order. But I will save this sofa to our favorites so we don't lose it.
Perfect. I am so excited. I can't wait for our new, big, comfortable sofa to arrive. Our movie nights are going to be so much better.